What is up, everybody? My name is Undone Catalyst, and today I'm back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Bam! So, in previous video, I let you guys off with Chapter 6, which was Former Friends, where basically we were fighting all of our old friends that we had in the past before we started getting known in the game. So now we're about to move on to Chapter 7, The Plot Thickens. So basically, if you remember in the end of the last chapter, after we fought the boss and it said he stung us with something. So this is where we wake up. We're in the middle of the forest or something. Alright, so the first part of the story. You're in the woods at the other end of town. Your head hurts. You have no clue as to why or how you got there. It felt like someone was carrying you but dropped you in a hurry. Hey, is that Yugi coming towards you? Okay, so Yugi apparently found us. Alright, so I think, yep, it's Yugi. What happened? It looks like you got knocked out. You can't remember anything? Maybe a duel or two would jog your memory. Alright, so we're dueling him again. Okay, so boost all 200, dragon only, or 2-card hand. First of all, let me double check what deck I'm using, because I've been messing around with them. Okay, so I'm still using my auto deck. Alright, so basically, let's do the boost all 200, because it's probably one of the only ones that are fairly difficult. Alright. Oh, pretty good hand. So we got the Blackland Fire Dragon with Shock and Backfire. We got Wodan, the Resident of the Forest, with Drain and Cripple. And then we got the Kuriboh with Last Stand and Cripple All. So, not a bad hand. Yeah, we might come out winning this one. Alright, so here we go. Oh yeah, no challenge. Boom. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so since we can't make anything else because we don't have any spells to use, so we're just gonna have to hit Bam again. Oh yeah, the Invigoration. That's over anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it's over. Boom. Alright, 85 coins for that, not bad. Click on the camera icon in the deck builder to download a picture of your deck, blah blah blah. Alright, so what's the next part of the story? That duel with Yugi helped, a bit, but your memories are still a bit blurry. Maybe another duel would do the trick. Okay, so now we're going to duel him again. Alright, Beast Warrior only. I don't have any Beast Warrior cards, so I'm going to have to wait on that one. Although I've been waiting on that one because I haven't been able to do it yet. So we'll do Boost All 200 again. It's funny how they had like the same ones each time. A fairly decent hand. I still don't like that it gives me Waboku right off the bat, but there's no fixing that, so I'm just going to do it regardless. Alright, a huge guy is wearing a cloak was carrying you over his shoulder. Does that ring a bell? Blah blah blah. Okay, so we got the Crow Goblin with First Strike and Cripple All, and then we got Kuriboh again with Last Stand and Cripple All. And this, we'll see, right now I'm going to be doing 900 damage to his monsters. And then the First Strike should kick in, so that way I'll be doing 500 damage to his life points. So basically, we should do fairly well. I think I'm going to save the Waboku for now. Because I usually like to use the Waboku when I have a full hand of monsters. Excuse me. When I have full monsters up here, I usually like to do that. So, for now, I'm just going to save it. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom. Oh, they killed themselves. Okay, that works too. Ugh. Same thing. Alright, so we'll do this. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Alright, so let's throw out Dark Chimera. Ugh. Sorry, my allergies are acting up right now. Anyway, we'll throw out the Dark Chimera and we should be good. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. Oh yeah, we are good. Boom. Whoa, 350 coins for that. What the hell? That's random. Okay, so what's the next part of the story? Alright, so let's see. Ha! Now you remember. The dark alley, the ambush by a mysterious figure, the sting. As you relate these events to Yugi, he frowns. You were lucky he spotted them and could catch up to save you. You found one of your kidnapper's accomplices. Quick, catch him before he runs away. Alright, so this is probably what this guy is. I'll get you this time, hopefully. Prepare to duel. Alright, so cripple all 200. Zombie only or fragile? Cripple all 200. Let's do that. So I noticed when I play this game, I never really talk much. That's partly because I never know what to say. But just the other day, I thought of like a funny story that I wanted, and I thought it'd be funny to share. So here, I guess I'll hit bam. So basically, let's see. In ninth grade, I was required to take health class, which is kind of ironic because in eighth grade I was already required to do that. So basically, in ninth grade you have to take health class again where I live, or the school I went to. Basically, the school district I was in. Let's put it that way. So basically, in ninth grade I was required to take health class again, and in health class it's pretty interesting because they have like all these different theme weeks and stuff. So basically, with that, there's like some days where they talk about like, let's see, they talk about drugs. Then some days they talk about alcohol. Like one week they talk about alcohol, and then another week they talk about suicide and stuff like that. I remember they talked about suicide, and that was pretty depressing. But that's important to find out. Anyway, I will continue the story in a second. Let me just read this next part of the story for you guys. Why does it have to snap to the damn bottom? Alright, there we go. It's right here. Alright, Yugi manages to get rather disturbing news from the ghoul. His friend Joey Wheeler is in Alba Latora, where he's being held captive by the ghouls. Big surprise. But your conversation is once again interrupted by Seto. He's always popping up at the worst of times. So this is Seto right here. Alright. So let's see. Hurt at 1,000. Monsters only are 100 life points. Oh, 100 life points. For lulz, let me try 100 life points just to see. Alright, so my empathy deck. Alright, let's see if I can do this. So I have enough tries to do it a couple times, so here we go. Alright, but as I was saying, so basically, in ninth grade, we're required to take health class, and where they would talk about different things like each week or something. And this particular week I want to talk about is where they were talking about sex. It was sex week, basically. So the teacher, she had a few volunteers come in, and basically with that, and they have a few volunteers come in, and I think it was a Friday where she had the teacher had like another volunteer. Like it was this lady that came in before earlier in the week, and then she brought another lady with her because she was going to explain some of her knowledge too. And basically, with that, let's see. There was this one part of the class where she was, basically, we would submit questions into a box, and then she would pull them out and try to answer them. And I guess they wanted to be anonymous because it might have seemed really weird, And I lost again. Figures. It's because he always has this freaking cripple all thing. But anyway, so we would put our questions into a box. Like for the people that had questions, they would write them down and put them into a box. And she would pull them out and try to answer the question. Because, they wanted to remain anonymous, basically. So then, she gets to this one question. Let's see, the question was, let's see, why do girls like the taste of sperm? And I was sitting there thinking, like, what the hell? Like, who asked that? Like, see, you know, in like some movies, like where they try to stereotype high school students, basically. And it's hilarious because you never think people would actually ask questions like this in real life. So basically, when I heard this question, I was thinking, what the hell? Like, who the hell asked that? And what made it even funnier, like, at the time I wasn't really like laughing that hard. Like, I didn't really think it was like that funny, but what made it funnier was that this lady was legit trying to answer it with a straight face. That's what made it funnier to me after looking back on it. Because she's trying to sit there and answer this question with a legit face. Like, oh, why do girls like the taste of sperm? Like, who asked that? I mean, seriously. And yeah, she was saying something like, well, I guess it just depends on personal preference. I'm like, wow, she's legit trying to sit there and answer this question like she actually, um, like she doesn't think that this question is weird. But you see, that's a part of being like a teacher, you know. There are going to be some stupid questions that come about. So basically, you know, you have to be professional about it, obviously. But it's just I just thought that was funny. Like looking back on that, I remembered like, oh yeah, I remember that time in health class where someone asked that question. So I thought it'd be funny to share with you guys. Anyway, all right, the last part of the story. The duel with Seto resulted in your ghoul rival fainting before telling you more about Joey's whereabouts. Fail. Since blah 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 doesn't like you, you'll have to investigate this matter yourself. Well, of course they don't like me because I'm knocking off everybody, basically, in their team. Anyway, alright guys, well that is chapter 7. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a rating, subscribe to see more videos from me, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Alright, peace out guys.